This is the complete guide to Midjourney, the AI image generator with the highest artistic quality ceiling available in the platform that defined what AI-generated art could look like. By the end of this video you will know every Midjourney feature, how to use version 6.1 for the best output, how sref and cref solve style and character consistency, how Very Region lets you edit specific areas without redoing the whole image, how Niji 6 handles anime and illustration, how the web interface works for galleries and management, how Midjourney compares to DALL-E 3, Adobe Firefly, and cref, every pricing plan, and 8 pro tips that produce dramatically better output immediately. Let us get into it. Midjourney is an independent AI research lab founded in 2021 by David Holz, who previously co-founded Leapmotion. It operates as a self-funded, profitable company without the venture capital dependency that shapes most AI startups. This independence is often cited as a reason for the platform's focus on image quality and artistic output over feature expansion speed. The current flagship model is version 6.1, which produces the highest level of detail, lighting accuracy, and compositional quality in the Midjourney model line. Niji 6 is the dedicated anime and illustration model, developed in collaboration with Spellbrush, and produces output specifically optimized for Japanese illustration aesthetics. Midjourney was originally Discord only, and Discord remains the primary interface for many users. The web interface at midjourney.com launched in 2024 and adds gallery management, creation history, and a more accessible prompt interface. The platform is used professionally by concept artists, illustrators, advertising agencies, film and TV production teams, and game studios worldwide. Let me walk through every major Midjourney feature. /imagine, the core command. Type a prompt in Discord or the web interface and Midjourney generates 4 image options. Very subtle, creates 4 small variations of a selected image, changing details while keeping composition. Very strong, creates 4 significant variations, changing more of the image while keeping the general direction. Upscale, takes any generated image to higher resolution, adding detail and sharpness at 2 times or 4 times the original size. Zoom out, expands the canvas of an image outward in all directions, with AI generating contextually appropriate content to fill the new space. Pan, extends the image in a single direction, left, right, up, or down, ideal for creating wide format compositions from a square generation. Remix mode, lets you change the prompt of an existing image while preserving its basic composition and structure. /describe, upload any image and Midjourney reverse engineers 4 prompt suggestions that would produce similar output. And /blend, combine 2 to 5 images into a single new generation that merges the visual elements of all the inputs. These are the parameters that separate basic Midjourney use from professional level output. sref, the style reference parameter, takes a URL of any image and applies its visual aesthetic, color palette, lighting style, and mood to every new generation. It is the most reliable way to maintain visual consistency across a series of images. cref, the character reference parameter, takes a URL of a face or character and maintains that specific identity across different scenes, outfits, and compositions. This is the feature that makes character sheet generation and consistent narrative illustration possible. Stylize controls how strongly Midjourney's artistic interpretation is applied. At 0, the output closely follows the literal prompt. At 1000, Midjourney applies maximum artistic interpretation. The default is 100. Chaos controls the variety between the 4 generated images. At 0, all 4 are similar. At 100, they are maximally different. Weird adds unconventional, experimental elements. Low values add subtle interest. High values produce genuinely strange output. Tile generates seamlessly repeating patterns for textures and surface designs. AR sets any aspect ratio. 16:9 for landscape, 9:16 for portrait. And P personalizes the generation using your own Midjourney-like history. Here is how to get started with Midjourney from scratch. Step 1, go to midjourney.com and create an account. Google or Discord login. The basic plan starts at $10 per month. Step 2, join the Midjourney Discord server if you prefer the Discord workflow. discord.gg/midjourney. Go to any newbies or general image generation channel to start. Step 3. Type/imagine in Discord or use the prompt field on the web interface. Type your description after the command and press enter. Midjourney generates 4 image options. Step 4. Review the 4 images and decide which direction to develop. The U buttons, U1 through U4, upscale the corresponding image. The V buttons create variations of that image. Step 5. Upscale your best image for a higher resolution version. Additional upscale options appear after the initial upscale. Step 6. Use Very Subtle on your upscaled image to generate refined variations. Very Subtle keeps the composition and changes small details, which is usually faster than starting from a new prompt. Step 7. Explore the web interface at midjourney.com for your generation history. Every image you have ever generated is in your gallery, searchable and downloadable. Here is how to prompt Midjourney at a professional level. Step 1. Structure your prompt with 5 elements: subject, environment, lighting, style, and mood. A lone astronaut standing in a desert canyon under golden hour light, cinematic, with a sense of loneliness. Each element adds precision without overspecifying. Step 2. Reference a cinematographer, photographer, or artist for style consistency. Midjourney understands the visual language of a wide range of creative professionals and applies it to the generation. Step 3. Use sref with an image URL to lock a specific visual aesthetic. Append sref followed by the URL at the end of your prompt. Every generation in that session will match that reference's color, mood, and light. Step 4. Set your aspect ratio with AR before you generate. Setting it after means regenerating. Set it first. Step 5. Adjust stylize. 250 is a good starting point. Lower values follow your prompt more literally. Higher values let Midjourney interpret more freely. Step 6. Add chaos between 20 and 40 when you are exploring. It produces more variety across the 4 generated images. Set it to 0 when you need consistency. Step 7. Use /describe on any reference image you admire to reverse engineer the kind of prompt that produces similar output. Very Region is Midjourney's inpainting tool and one of the most useful features for taking a nearly perfect image all the way to finished. When you generate an image that is mostly what you want but one element is wrong, faces, hands, backgrounds, or specific objects, Very Region lets you fix just that part without touching anything else in the image. The workflow is straightforward. Generate and upscale the image you mostly like. Click the Very Region button that appears under the upscaled image. Draw a selection box over the specific area you want to change. Type a new prompt describing exactly what should appear in that area. Midjourney generates 4 variations of just the selected region while everything outside the selection stays pixel identical. The most common use cases are fixing distorted faces or off-model expressions, replacing specific objects or background elements, fixing hands that look wrong in the original generation, and adding new objects to an existing scene with precise placement control. One practical tip: select a slightly larger area than you think you need. This gives Midjourney enough context to blend the new content cleanly with the surrounding image. Niji 6 is Midjourney's dedicated model for anime and illustration. Add Niji 6 to any prompt to switch to this model. Niji produces output that is natively anime in its aesthetic, expressive character faces, dynamic poses, clean line work, and cell shading. Standard Midjourney version 6.1 output, by comparison, tends toward photorealism and painterly Western art styles. Niji 6 has its own set of style modes. Style Cute pushes output toward softer, more rounded character designs. Style Expressive emphasizes dynamic, emotional character illustration. Style Scenic optimizes for background art and environmental illustration. Style Original matches the output of earlier Niji model generations. On the standard version 6.1 model, Style Raw is the most useful mode. It reduces Midjourney's tendency toward an artistic interpretation and produces more photographically accurate, less painterly output. Useful for product photography, architectural visualization, and realistic portraiture. The practical approach: run the same prompt on both version 6.1 and Niji 6 to compare directions when you are unsure which model fits your use case. Niji leads for character design, game art, visual novels, and manga illustration. Version 6.1 leads for photorealism, concept art, editorial, and architecture. The Midjourney web interface at midjourney.com adds a visual layer over everything that was previously Discord only. Your complete generation history is stored in your gallery, searchable by keyword, prompt text, or date. The prompt field on the web interface works like Discord/Imagine, but without needing to type commands or navigate to the right channel. The image editor on the web gives you access to VeryRegion and other editing tools in a more visual, browser-native environment. The Explore feed shows you the community's public generations in real time, which is one of the best ways to learn what kinds of prompts produce particular results. When you find an image you like, click it to see the full prompt that produced it. The archive search lets you find any image you have ever generated by searching the prompt text. Lightbox View shows the full resolution image alongside all its parameters: model version, aspect ratio, stylize value, and full prompt. You can download full resolution PNG files directly from the gallery. And folders let you organize your generations into named project collections for easier management across different briefs and clients. Who uses Midjourney professionally and what do they actually create with it? Concept artists use Midjourney to explore visual directions and compositions faster than any other tool allows, generating dozens of options in the time it would take to sketch one. Illustrators use it for reference, style exploration, and initial direction before developing final work in their own hand. Graphic designers use it for mood boards and campaign visual development, testing visual languages before committing to a full production direction. Advertising agencies use Midjourney for hero image concepts and campaign development, presenting multiple creative directions to clients in a single session. Game studios use it for character concept art and environment exploration during the early stages of production when art direction is still being established. Film and TV production teams use it for pre-visualization and storyboarding, translating script descriptions into visual references for directors and cinematographers. And architects use Midjourney to generate photorealistic concept renders from written descriptions and rough sketches for client presentations before any modeling work begins. Here is what creatives are actually building with Midjourney right now. A concept artist generates 40 environment directions in a single morning and presents the full range to a client who picks 3 to develop further. An illustrator uses sref to maintain one consistent visual style across all 12 images in a picture book project without needing to describe the style in words every time. A designer uses cref to keep a specific character's face and figure consistent across 20 different scenes, outfits, and compositions for a brand campaign. An advertising agency delivers 6 complete campaign visual concepts to a client in 2 hours instead of 2 weeks. A game studio generates 300 NPC character concept variations across 5 distinct art directions to brief the character art team. An architect presents fully photorealistic concept renders to a client before any 3-dimensional modeling work has begun. An art director uses /describe on competitor advertising to reverse engineer the visual language and understand how it was likely prompted. And an indie game developer uses Niji 6 to generate entire sprite sheet directions for use in the visual art brief to their artist. Here is the honest comparison. Versus DALL-E 3, Midjourney has a dramatically higher artistic quality ceiling. DALL-E 3 has native ChatGPT integration and better text-inside image rendering. Versus Adobe Firefly, Midjourney leads on artistic quality and aesthetic depth. Firefly has commercial indemnification for AI-generated content and deep creative cloud workflow integration that Midjourney does not offer. Versus cref, Midjourney has a higher quality ceiling. Cref has the unique real-time canvas and a genuinely excellent free upscaler. Versus Ideogram AI, Midjourney leads on photorealism and artistic range. Ideogram is the best tool for generating images that contain readable text. Versus Stable Diffusion, Midjourney is hosted with no setup or GPU needed. Stable Diffusion runs locally with unlimited generation for those who manage their own environment. Versus local flux models, Midjourney provides the sref and cref consistency tools that local flux setups do not natively offer. Local flux is unlimited and costs nothing per generation once hardware is configured. The honest summary: Midjourney is the clear choice when artistic quality and style and character consistency are the priority. For commercial indemnification or local unlimited generation, other options lead. 8 tips that consistently improve Midjourney output. 1. Always set AR before you generate. Changing the aspect ratio afterward means starting from scratch. Set it first and every generation will be in the right format. 2. Structure every prompt with 5 elements: subject, environment, lighting, style reference, and mood or atmosphere. This structure produces more consistent and intentional results than a single sentence description. 3. Use sref whenever you need style consistency across a series. Generate one great image first, then use its URL as the sref for everything that follows. 4. Start stylize at 250, not the default of 100. 250 hits the best balance between following your prompt and applying Midjourney's artistic quality. 5. Use very region when 80% of an image is right. Fix the specific problem rather than regenerating everything. 6. Use /describe on any image whose style you want to replicate. The prompts it generates reveal the vocabulary Midjourney responds to. 7. Set chaos to 0 when you have found your direction. It produces 4 consistent iterations instead of 4 varying ones. 8. Test character prompts in both version 6.1 and Niji 6 before committing. Even non-anime characters sometimes look better in Niji 6. Midjourney pricing. Basic is $10 per month. You get approximately 200 GPU minutes per month and access to both Discord and the web interface. This is the right entry point for exploring Midjourney before committing to regular use. Standard is $30 per month. 15 fast GPU hours per month plus unlimited generations in relax mode. Relax mode generates at a slower rate but has no hourly limit, making standard the best value for regular creative users who do not need every generation immediately. Pro is $60 per month. 30 fast GPU hours, stealth mode for private generations that do not appear in the public Midjourney gallery, and 12 concurrent generation jobs for faster parallel workflows. Stealth mode is the most common reason professionals upgrade to Pro. Mega is $120 per month. 60 fast GPU hours, maximum concurrent jobs, and the fastest possible generation workflow for high-volume production. My recommendation: start with Basic to learn the platform, upgrade to Standard as soon as you are using it regularly, and move to Pro when stealth mode or speed becomes necessary for your work. Here is everything you need. Start at midjourney.com. Basic plan at $10 per month. Start generating immediately. Upgrade to Standard at $30 when you are using it regularly and want unlimited relax mode generations. Upgrade to Pro at $60 when you need stealth mode or faster concurrent generation. All plans available at midjourney.com/account. If you want a real-time canvas and a free upscaler alongside your Midjourney workflow, cref.ai at crea.ai is worth pairing with it. Link in the description. All links are below. If this guide helped you understand what Midjourney can do, subscribe. I publish complete, honest guides to every major AI creative tool every week. Now go type your first prompt. See you in the next one.